If you thought crypto was just for buying coffee, NFTs, or that dream car, think again. Because Jeff Bezos just quietly made it possible to use your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, USDT, or USDC for something far more ambitious: a ticket to space. Yes, Blue Origin, Bezos' space exploration company, now accepts cryptocurrency for suborbital flights. And this could mark a turning point in how we think about both money and space travel. Imagine this. Instead of swiping a credit card or wiring money through a bank, you transfer crypto from your wallet. And within months, you could be strapping into a rocket bound for the edge of Earth's atmosphere. No borders, no currency conversions, no middlemen, just a straight digital transaction that could take you where few humans have gone. The move comes at a fascinating time. Space travel is no longer just for astronauts or government agencies. We're in the era of commercial spaceflight, where companies like Blue Origin and SpaceX are making it possible for civilians, well, civilians with deep enough pockets, to experience the thrill of microgravity and see our planet from above. Accepting crypto removes one more barrier for a global audience. You could be in Tokyo, Mumbai, or Sao Paulo, and still book your ticket without touching the traditional banking system. But why would Blue Origin do this now? Part of the answer lies in the evolving reputation of crypto. It's no longer seen purely as speculative digital gold. For many, it's a store of value and a global payment system in one. By taking crypto, Blue Origin is positioning itself as a forward-thinking, borderless company, a brand that speaks directly to the tech-savvy, high-net-worth individuals who are most likely to become early space tourists. And here's where it gets interesting. Blue Origin's decision taps into a psychological shift. We've moved from, what can I buy with crypto, to where can crypto take me? First, it was online retail, then luxury cars, then real estate. Now, it can literally take you off the planet. If that doesn't spark debate, I don't know what will. In fact, I'd love to know your thoughts. Would you actually spend your crypto on a trip to space? Or would you rather keep it invested? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I think our community will have wildly different takes on this. Let's talk numbers. Blue Origin's suborbital New Shepard flights are rumored to cost between $200,000 and $300,000 per seat. At today's prices, that's roughly 3 to 4 Bitcoin, around 60 to 90 Ethereum, or a very large pile of USDT. It's not small change, but for the ultra-wealthy or early crypto adopters who made life-changing gains, this could feel like the ultimate flex. Not just spending money, but spending money on an experience almost no one else on Earth can claim. And for Blue Origin, this isn't just about customer convenience. It's about branding. Accepting crypto sends a clear signal. They're not just in the business of rockets, they're in the business of the future. They're aligning their brand with frontier technology, both in transportation and in finance. That's a powerful combination when you're competing against SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, and potentially other space startups on the horizon. Of course, there's another layer here: volatility. Imagine paying for a flight when Bitcoin is at $40,000, only to watch it shoot to $80,000 before launch day. Would you feel like you overpaid? Or what if the opposite happens? The crypto markets move fast, and big swings could make people rethink the timing of their purchase. But that's part of the thrill and the risk of using digital assets for high-ticket items. Now, let's think bigger. This could set a precedent for the entire travel industry. If Blue Origin can accept crypto for space travel, why not for luxury cruises, private jet charters, or even commercial flights? In a way, they're stress testing the idea of a fully global, crypto-powered payment system, starting with one of the most aspirational products in existence, a seat to space. It's also worth noting that Blue Origin's customer base overlaps heavily with the crypto demographic: high-income, tech-forward, early adopters. These are the same people who were buying Teslas with Bitcoin years ago, who dabble in NFTs, and who see themselves as living in the future before the rest of the world catches up. And this isn't the first time space and crypto have intersected. We've seen NFTs minted in space, crypto payload experiments, and even Elon Musk's SpaceX planning a Doge-funded lunar mission. But this is different. This is a direct consumer offering. You, your wallet, and the stars above. There's also a marketing genius to it. Every time someone books a flight with crypto, it's a headline. Bitcoin millionaire buys ticket to space. Ethereum whale books, suborbital flight. Free publicity, just for accepting payment in a different currency. And that's the kind of story that spreads far beyond the crypto press. It lands in mainstream news, tech blogs, and space enthusiast forums. Still, it raises questions. Is this a gimmick or a genuine step toward a future where crypto is as normal as a Visa swipe? Does it matter if only a handful of people can afford it today? If the long-term vision is mass adoption? And could this be the spark that pushes other luxury and adventure industries to follow suit? I want to hear what you think. Are we looking at a marketing stunt or a milestone in crypto adoption? Share your thoughts below. I'm curious how our audience sees this. In the end, whether you're bullish or skeptical, there's no denying the symbolic power of this move. For years, crypto has promised a borderless, frictionless way to move value. Now, it's literally enabling humans to cross the ultimate border, the boundary of our planet. That's more than just a payment method, that's a statement. And here's a final thought. The next time someone tells you crypto isn't real money, you can tell them it can buy something most people will never experience. The view of Earth from space. And that, my friends, is priceless. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to WealthWise for more deep dives into the intersection of finance, technology, and the future. And don't forget to leave a comment, not just for me, but for everyone in the community who's thinking about where crypto could take us next.